Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited to talk about something that's been blowing my mind lately, Artistly version 5.0. If you've been following the evolution of creative tools powered by AI, then you already know how fast things are moving. But this update takes everything to the next level. I've spent a few days diving into all the features, testing them out, and honestly, I'm impressed. So let's get into it. Artistly 5.0 is all about making your creative life easier, faster, and way more powerful. Right off the bat, what really stood out to me was how focused this version is on automation and bulk workflows. This isn't just a small update. It feels like a complete shift in how we can think about designing and creating with AI. With just one idea and one click, you can generate multiple assets automatically. Whether you're designing for a personal project, selling digital products, or just experimenting with new ideas, the speed and flexibility here is a total game changer. One feature I tried right away was the storybook generator. You can upload a photo, your own, a friend's, your kids', even your pets, and Artistly will turn that into a three-dimensional character. Then you just tell it what kind of story you want, and it generates the story and narrates it using one of the most realistic text-to-speech engines I've ever heard. It doesn't sound robotic or flat. It's expressive, natural, and surprisingly emotional. You could create a whole personalized storybook in just a few minutes. For parents, teachers, or anyone creating content for kids, this is huge. Another big addition is what they call the Fast Designer and Advanced Image Designer. The interface has been redesigned to feel more modern and intuitive. They've added design assistants and AI agents that guide you through the process. But the most practical part is that you can now generate 4 images at once. That may not sound like much at first, but if you're used to creating one image at a time and trying to tweak prompts over and over again, this is a massive time saver. You put in your prompt, like let's say a dog running on a beach, and boom, 4 different, high-quality variations ready to go. What's even more impressive is the speed. Everything now runs about 10 times faster than before. So not only are you getting more options, you're getting them almost instantly. I tried creating coloring pages, which brings me to another standout feature. There's a whole new coloring page builder built into the platform. You just describe what you want, for example, a coloring book full of cute animals, and it generates up to 10 pages at once. The results are clean, sharp, and ready for publishing. If you've ever thought about creating books for Amazon, KDP, Etsy, or even giving custom books as gifts, this makes that process super easy and fast. One of the pain points in earlier versions, and with many other tools out there, was dealing with gray shading and inconsistent quality in black and white line art. That's gone now. The results are crisp and professional, and it really feels like they listened to user feedback on that one. I ran a test to create a full set of pages for a 100-page coloring book, and it was literally just a few clicks. You don't have to write the perfect prompt anymore. You just give the idea, and the AI handles the rest. There's also a kind of magic feature they've added called mirror magic. It can take your image, understand the content and the style you're aiming for, and generate consistent outputs. I haven't seen anything quite like it in other platforms. It feels like it's not just reading the words in your prompt, it's actually understanding what you're trying to create. That's a huge step forward in prompt-based design. All of this adds up to a tool that's not just for designers or illustrators. It's for entrepreneurs, educators, content creators, anyone who wants to save time and still produce stunning, high-quality work. And the best part is how approachable it feels. You don't need to be an expert or have any technical skills. You just need your idea and a few minutes. So that's my take on Artistly 5.0. It's fast, it's smart, and it opens up a ton of creative possibilities. If you've tried it already, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't yet, this might be the version that finally gets you hooked. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful, Subscribe for more creative tech reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one.